Welcome back to One Crack News. Hope you didn't think we forgot about you. Oh, yeah. Shouts out to Kwame Brown Bus Life. Kwame Brown Bus Life 2.0. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. And we're going to get into it here. My Patreon is Carcino for Life. Kwame Brown Patreon is Kwame Brown Bus Life. And hey, man, what's up? Wells Fargo want to talk to you, man. You got a lot of explaining to do, boy. Wells Fargo want to talk to you. Wells Fargo want to talk to you, man. Wells Fargo want to talk to you, man. Hey, you know how you get these people who two-faced it and they double talk so much that they don't realize they in the same boat or worse. They lie and make it up because they know none of y'all could really find out the facts. Then when the person come with actual paperwork to prove that the other person is lying, y'all still running with the liars. Have y'all noticed that? It's a weird combination. People go and run with the liars. Now, this big money grip $100 million player, Gilbert Arenas, this man got so frustrated because all of these people were making money outside of him. Yep. He decided, how is Kwame Brown getting all this money? Watching other people's wallets. Talking about how much he getting in super chats. For a whole year, he's calculating it. Why? What has somebody else getting money got to do with you? Other people decided they wanted to pay or submit money to him. So why is that a problem for you, Mr. Arenas? It's kind of weird behavior, man. It's a lot of nonsense going on. Oh, absolutely. Now, this man told a lie on Kwame Brown and said that Kwame Brown owed what, $98,000, and took a loan out for $98,000 and said Kwame should come to him. Why don't you come to me? Come to daddy again. That's what he said. But you know what happened, right? In reality. Let's talk reality now. Did this man forget? He's supposed to be $100 million man, right? $100 million player. That's him. Now, ain't that what he known as, the $100 million man? The man who got all this money, he keep buying up everything and doing everything. Wells Fargo want to talk to you, man. You know we got the receipts. Bam! NBA player Gilbert Arenas sues Woodland exotic car dealership over a loan. A loan? What do a super $100 million NBA player doing with a loan? Don't this man talk about all the millions and mansions and what you taking a loan out for? Uh-oh, you wouldn't forgot about that, huh? Let's go and read what they say. Y'all want to hear it? Here it go. It says, former NBA player Gilbert Arenas sues a Woodland Hills auto dealership Wednesday for allegedly reneging on a promise to pay off a bank loan of more than $100,000 after agreeing to buy a luxury vehicle from him. Oh, but there's more. Arenas Los Angeles Superior Court lawsuit against exotic Euro cars alleges breach of contract, rescission, and fraud. He seeks $116,000, $280 plus consequential damages. Now, the suit states that the dealership agreed to buy his 2016 Mercedes Maybach from Mr. Arenas on November the 8th, $105,000. At the time, Arenas owed $116,280 to Wells Fargo Bank, through which he financed his purchase of his car. What? You financing cars, Mr. $100 million man? Don't tell me so. Oh my Lord, this man is financing cars. Are you kidding me? This man is financing cars, y'all. Mr. $100 million man. We thought you had money, man. Where the money, man? Oh, don't let me keep going, shall we? Let's keep going. Despite having received the $11,280 in the delivery of the car, the dealership has not paid off the balance to the bank, resulting in a negative mark on Arenas' credit and imposition of late fees. So on February 3rd, Arenas says he demanded that the loan balance be paid to Wells Fargo. The dealership owner told him and his lawyer he would do something within 3 days, but still no payment was made to Wells Fargo. So Arenas, my goodness, you, man, Wells Fargo want to talk to you, man. Wells Fargo want to talk to you, man. Wells Fargo want to talk to you, man. You want to talk to Wells Fargo, bro? They want to talk to you, man. You tried to sell them a Chinese Maybach. Not the Maybach. Not the Maybach that was in China. And Chinese, they probably said, oh, this ain't the same car. He tried to hustle us. We ain't finna pay him no $105,000 for no concept car that's only in Chinese. Oh, you guys probably didn't understand that. Let me help you out with that so you can understand what we're saying here. because I want y'all to get the full understanding of what's happening. You know what I'm saying? I don't want y'all to think that like we making stuff up here. We want everybody to understand that what we're saying is absolutely factual. We want to make sure everybody know that what we're talking about is factual. I'm not making anything up. Everything is facts. That's why I'm putting his name in it fully so that he can understand we're just reporting the news. So the Googler, who he likes to say, that's what I do. I just Google. So it means every last one of you guys are Googlers and you guys can find the same information. So you want to know about the Chinese Maybach? Let's find out.
He says he got it. It's a one-off, but what's the problem, Gil? What's the problem?
It's only in Chinese, so so I don't understand.
Come on, show me the navigation.
Like here, you go in the back.
Okay, I'm going back. Look at this, Gil.
See, look
at
this. Yeah, see. Everything's in Chinese,
Everything's
I don't know what to do. So I don't know how to work the system.
They can't update it.
Nah, it was because it was a concept. They screwed me.
So you got a car, beautiful, Gil. This is gorgeous, little Maybach minivan, but it's in Chinese.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be really honest, ladies and gentlemen. This is the most Gilbert Arenas thing that you could ever. It was Maybach minivan.
So as you can see, he tried to hustle. He tried to hustle the Euro dealership and sell them the Chinese car back to them. And they like, man, we ain't finna pay all that. This dude lied. He tried to hustle us. He gonna give us this Chinese stuff and tried to dump it off on them. Yeah, because he done took a loan to get the doggone car. How you blow $100 million? Look at this dude. Yeah, y'all, you and Is trying to tag team gear. Okay, let me go get Uncle Crack. Like, what he gonna do? You tell him to find out what's going on. Tell him why his daddy, his boss, his supplier is out here. Well, Fargo won't talk to you, man. That's all I know. Wells Fargo want to talk to you, man. Why don't you go answer these when you go live next? Answer why you're taking out loans with Wells Fargo. Answer that. But this the money man. Now, we all know how important real estate is. Remember when we showed him, we was telling him on the live stream, I believe it might have been Sister T's live last year, when we were all on the live with Queen Regina, and he came on there, and I was like, asked him the question, why you keep selling your stuff? And what did the man say? Oh, I've been sold that house. That's old. I sold my house. And we found out that was a lie. Oh my God. How many lies are we going to hear from Gilbert Arenas? I think that it's a bad situation for him. Right. This ain't got nothing to do with this crackhead. We talking about Gilbert Arenas and his situation. You see, because I understand what's going on. What's going on is Gilbert Arenas' show is flopping, like I told y'all. And because it's flopping, they're trying to do anything they can to try to gather some type of interest. But I know Gilbert's type. Gilbert is the type where he's finna try to pivot and make his No Chill Gil show, his YouTube page. He want to get that popping so he can start doing collaborations with other YouTubers, like these relationship things. He want to try to blow his page up so he can start getting money because he want to be like Kwame. He want to see how Kwame getting this money and seeing how, man, I can get my thing going. I can do like Kwame, and I could be like Mr. Beast and do giveaways like Mr. Beast. And then he gonna pivot away from Gil's arena. Once Underdog Fantasy pulled a financial support. I mean, he finessed them. He finessed Fubo. I think Fubo's gonna pull their support, and then he's gonna be on his own. Then you're gonna have all the people got all the things that he didn't build up finna go falling down in failure, all because he was stupid. See, a wise man understand that you should be friends with people that know what they're talking about and know what they're doing. He's dealing with a bunch of people that don't know the internet. They don't know how it works. They think if they keep throwing money at it and make fake traffic and fake hits, that's going to make people jump on board and they're going to start to like it because it's fake traffic. There's no way Gilbert Arenas can't gather all those people, but the show is going to get 24,000 views in 1 hour. Come on, get the hell out. Mm-hmm. And we're going to get even more interesting for you because this is what I wanted to show y'all, but I didn't want to show it because I wanted to find out more about this situation because I didn't see it. And you Google it because I was looking into him selling a house and selling all his homes and stumbled across something that I didn't see before until now. Allegedly, Gilbert Arenas was sued over a sex tape. Gilbert Arenas said he lost a $10 million deal because he said a woman placed a restraining order against him after there was allegations made that, I won't say the woman's name, but it's on here. This is on TMZ, y'all, if y'all want to see it. So you tell Gummy, you tell Uncle Crack, that guy who come over here, I'm going to go get him like he my daddy or somebody or whatever. Tell him to address this situation. It's on TMZ. It says, Gilbert Arenas sues woman who filed restraining order against him, right? Then it says, former NBA star has filed a $10 million lawsuit against the woman who placed a restraining order against him. Arenas claims the allegation made by the woman's name, we'll just get that in there, was false and cost him a job at Yahoo Sports. They said the woman's name created the false impression of supposedly having reached threatening messages by making copies of various texts that she created and sent to herself. The restraining order was originally placed on Arenas in June, with she saying the three-time NBA All-Star was an ex-boyfriend who began harassing her after their relationship ended. She also said he has naked pictures of her and threatened to send them to her 10-year-old son. While he was ordered to stay 100 yards away from her and her son, the order was dismissed in July after she failed to testify. Arenas is now suing her for compensation he claimed he lost as a result of her filing that restraining order. Now, let's go and find some more, right? I'm a Googler, baby. I'm a Googler, baby. Woo! Now, here we go. Gilbert settles. TMZ again. What a shock. Gilbert Arenas, accuser, settles with the NBA star over sex tape claims. Okay. As previously reported, the woman got a restraining order against Arenas after telling the court he had been harassing her and threatened to release a sex tape to her and her minors, claiming that the woman was making the whole thing up and sued her for defamation of $10 million, insisting he lost his job at Yahoo Sports as a result. The case was dismissed earlier this morning, and now Gilbert's attorney said it's all because she folded like a cheap suit. Resolved the dispute by paying Mr. Arenas an undisclosed amount for his damages and confirming that the restraining order was meritless, therefore is filed without a cause. I am generally and reclusively a person, a lover, not a fighter. I can't help it, blah, blah, blah. I'm a person of honor and love and blah, 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 blah. No word on how much Gilbert received, but it's not like he needs the money. He's made more than $160 million in his NBA career. Oh, how wrong they are. Because he definitely needs the money. Now, they call me the black hole, but this man stepped all the way in it. Now, didn't this man, they go out and try to show Kwame Brown was accused of sexual assault? No, they love to bring up that thing there, right? And saying we don't know what happened there. This man was accused of harassing his ex and threatening to send nude pictures to her 10-year-old son. Wow. Now, me dealing with this guy behind the scenes in DMs, knowing that he is stupid enough to do something like that or say something like that. But the court of law said that it was meritless, so we roll with what the court of law said. So we read it exactly as it was quoted by TMZ, what actually happened in the case. False accusations? No, it's not false accusations. All it is that she did not testify. So if she does not testify, there was an agreement made, so there was no charge. She didn't go to jail. And so on and so on. Alicia True. I mean, I could read the thing on TMZ and put two and two together. I know exactly what happened. I've dealt with this guy before on the DMs, and he brags about the things that he's done to people. That's just how stupid he is. It's the same person that bragged about a guy's house catching on fire because the guy was talking trash to him. Remember that. He said that. Now, this dude talking about, like they just said, he got $160 million. We just showed he took a loan from Wells Fargo to get the Chinese Maybach. Why are you taking out a loan, sir, of $116,000? It's from Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo want to talk to you, man. Why are you taking out loans if you got all this $100 million? When you went and bought the house, and I told you, I'm like, why'd you take a loan for the house? Oh, no, I paid for the house straight cash. I paid for all the houses straight cash. Then why are you selling your houses, bro? Why are you selling all your houses? What you did with Pops, man, and your little baby sister. You know, he got a little baby sister he taking care of now, too. You know, his daughters is older. They got to babysit his sister. Pop's still out here making babies and everything. He done demoted Pops. Pops was living real good up there in Encino. He done kicked Dad out of Encino Hills, man. Pops was living good up there. Now, Pops, man, where you done move Pops to, man? You done moved him back to Florida? What you doing? You didn't kick this man. Oh, yes. Thank y'all. The super chat, it should be working. The super chat button should be working. Now, I mean, I thank everybody that hit it up, but it should work. Somebody else said they was trying to super chat and it wouldn't let them or something. I'm like, it should work. Mm-hmm. Well, that's what he decided to do. See, I got more details on it, y'all. Let's go all the way. If he want to come up here and talk, I'll send the link. Come on down, Gilly. Oh, this is called Law and Crime. Dun, dun, dun. Former NBA star hit with restraining order after allegedly threatening to send nudes pics to ex and her son. Dun, dun, dun. Former NBA player Gilbert has been slapped with a restraining order after a woman claimed he had been harassing and threatening her 10-year-old son. Gilbert told me he was watching me in my son's school and that he had just saw him go into class. And he's been in on and off relationship with Arenas, she said. In addition, the woman said that Gil, he was waiting to get my son's cell phone number from his son so that he could send my child naked photos of me and videos of Gilbert and I having sex and video of me naked. Saying that she says, wait till you see your naked, wait till your son see your naked pictures. I'm gonna start effing with your life. He has a phone, right? Now, in a horrifying detail, the woman recounted times she had to comply with Gil's malicious behaviors and feared that he might hurt her child. This included an alleged incident from May 23rd when she claims he banged on the door, pushed her against the wall, and demanded that she have sex with him, and she did out of fear. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. She claims that the alleged behavior started after she tried breaking up with him for good and he didn't take it well. Mm, mm, mm. Now, Gilbert, after this, a lot of things start happening, and she did not show up to court. And Gilbert sued her and claimed she cost him money, and he won. So they settled out of court, saying it was frivolous. Now, from everything I just read there on Law and Crime, that told me everything I needed to know about the situation. In my personal beliefs, I believe personally, in my opinion, he did all that shit. That sounds just like him. He said that 100%. Right, and got that woman trapped in a closet. R. Gilly. R. Gilly, one play. So, because she didn't testify, can you imagine if she put that in the report, what was going on in her life while that was happening? You think he stopped because a restraining order was launched? Oh my goodness. Tons of fear. Tears for fears. So that just popped up on TMZ and Law and Crime. But like I said, the charges was dismissed and he sued her for $10 million, claimed she cost him a Yahoo Sports job, and that the charges were frivolous and baseless and meritless. She did not show up to court. So now he sued her. They had a settlement where she's supposed to agree that none of the restraining order, all that stuff was just made up by her and everything else, and they settled out of court. So it makes it look like his record is clean. But do we believe the woman? Or do we believe him? That'll be up to y'all to decide. as we put this poll in the chat, do you believe Gil or the girl? Well, basically, do you believe Gil? Let's put it that way. Do you believe Gil? So you heard both sides of what happened. You saw how it played out. Do you think that that woman made all that up, or do you believe Gil? It's in the poll is in the chat. Y'all can go right ahead and look at the poll. So I don't have to influence nobody on this situation right here. We just read it out, what's already online of what was already reported. It's up to y'all to make the decision right now. Gil rap sheet is long, I know, and he don't even rap. I'm not voting. Man, come on, that's your man's. What you doing? don't fall out, don't fall away from your man's. What's going on? Don't fall back now. Man, this is like the doggone biting the man, approval rating. This is worse than that. Goodness. 12% say they believe Gil. Good Lord. 88% says no, they don't believe Gil is innocent in this situation. Lord, Lord, Lord. So it don't even matter what was proven in a court of law. They don't believe you, Gil. Man, 90% to 10. This is falling faster than Biden. Woo-wee. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is something else. I'm telling you, man, this is something that's monumental because it's sad. It's not funny. It's actually a sad situation if this really happened. Like I believe in my heart of hearts that he said everything that was in that law and crime report. And that poor woman had to suffer that, whoever she is. He think because he was able to spend some money to manipulate something that the rest of the general public won't see what that is. We won't read through that and see exactly what that is. That person seemed like they was put in a situation they couldn't even get out of just from reading that on Law and Crime. How many women have made similar claims? I don't know. That's the thing. We know his baby mother, the woman that actually has his 4 children, have made similar claims about him. And we've seen that what this guy does when he starts throwing boulders at her car. We've already seen that. And they keep talking about restraining orders. You know? So I'm not out here trying to destroy the man. I'm saying this man, all he had to do was leave. He keep putting my name in his mouth. I'm like, you want to keep putting my name in your mouth? If you'd have just kept just talking about Kwame on your own and doing your thing, Dave, that's fine. That's fine. You and Kwame can go back and forth then, if you want to do it that way. But you want to keep me involved. You coming out here on June the 25th. Listen, let me tell you something. I don't want nobody that know me at all. And I'm telling y'all, if y'all know me and y'all going to the Big 3 game, don't touch Gilbert Arenas. I don't want anybody to harm that man. Let that man play basketball. Let that man go back home to his family. Please do not touch that man. I don't want no harm to him physically. Whatever he do, he can do it on YouTube. We can go back and forth. That's fine. Nobody harm this man. Because see, I already know what's building up. And this is why I don't want to tell so many people. I told one person that was outside of YouTube what was going on and just how he got charged up. You know, they all would love to do something to him. And I don't want people out there to do something to him. Because then if they do something to him, then they're going to be like, yo, like I'm in their pocket. You know, like I owe them now. Like they did it for me. And even though I didn't tell them, but now I'm in their pocket. They feel like, yo, we got something on you. We took care of dude for you. I'm like, I ain't want you to take care of dude. Like, dude, like, I don't know why he in your trunk. Take him somewhere else. Don't bring him over here to me. I don't want him. Stop. Do not harm that man. Do not harm that man. Please don't. Don't touch him. I did not order anything on that man. No, that's how it works. I mean, he's coming to Chicago and he's really disillusioned as far as who he think or how he thinks he's protected. And it's like, you don't even understand how the city works, dog. The person that could protect you and got everybody watching your back, they from another area. So if you're in their area, yeah, they'll be able to, if you was in their hood, yeah, but where you're gonna be, that's not where they from. And believe me, the people that I know in that area, if they all knew what was going on, they would love to go to the game. Matter of fact, my buddy is going there. They go every year. That's why when he heard it, he was, man, I go to the game every year. Oh, I wish he would do something like that. That's why I say, you know what? I'm not going to the game. I'm not going. Because I normally go to support Cube in the Big 3. That's my thing. I go for the basketball to support the Big 3 movement and everything else. Now, if I go, it's like, okay, we finna do something to do. And then somebody, no, not falling for that one. I'm not going to be there at all. Well, see, a lot of people in Chi-Town, they hate for other people from out of town to keep talking about how good they got it over here and they safe and can't nobody touch them because When you talk that kind of stupid because you know somebody, you put that person that knew you and was looking out for you, like they could tell you where to go and say, hey, ride with me, you're gonna be good, because they know not to get crazy. But if you gonna sit there and talk crazy about how you got it like this, and ask what I did when I was in Humble Park. He's spelling humble like it's humble, like be humble. Like that's not even the name of the place, but it's Humboldt Park. And not the Cubans run that. Puerto Ricans run that. That is the hub for the Puerto Ricans. So no, you don't run a thing over there, sir. They don't seem to get it. Right. And I'm like, dude, do you realize half of my family is from Humble Park? My homies over there. They played on the Puerto Rican baseball team. They know Manny Ramirez because he played in Dominican Republic. So when Manny Ramirez used to come here, they used to hang out with him, do coke, go to the bars, drink. He was chilling in Humble Park. Felix Trinidad came to Humble Park. Who you think was there with Felix Trinidad on stage with Felix Trinidad? Me. And you talking about you finna, like you calling shots in Humble Park and they gonna do something to me. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. You don't know what you're talking about. I am actually from the city. This is why I keep trying to tell people. You got to stop believing these clowns and listening to these clowns. I'm trying to keep you out of a dangerous situation. You're going to put yourself in one just with all this stupid stuff and get other people in trouble. You're the type of person that get other people locked up for trying to fight for you over something stupid. It's like, dude, you retarded for no reason. It's no reason to be that way. And this is why all these things elude him. Respect. He would have so much more had he put his energy into being a positive human being or being a productive human being, mature some. Nobody wanted any smoke with you. Everybody was like, dude, let's work together. Let's do this. You were supposed to help my godson get tickets to go to the Bulls game. They wanted you to, they was talking with you or through you, having me type to you so they could see Zach LaVine and all this stuff. And then you couldn't make it happen, but you tried, I guess. So I was like, hey, no problem. See, this is back when everything was cool. Then you ignite everything back up again. But now I know why you're doing it. Now you're coming back because you're like, okay, now I'm ready to get started. Now I'm ready to try to go get the money. I know, right? Me, I'm nonviolent. If I'm gonna fight, believe me, it's gonna be the last resort. My last resort is to fight. Because it's silly. It's a waste of my time. So when I fight somebody, it's gotta mean something. It's gotta be for a reason. Who fights just to fight? Right. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, dude, you're not a gangster. So stop trying to portray like you're a gangster. You're not. So if you're not a gangster, stop trying to portray as one. That's what I tell them all the time. Like, yo, y'all are not gangsters. Y'all don't know anything about what being a gangster is about. Just because somebody do something tough, that don't mean, like, what that mean for you? That give you stripes? Somebody did something tough. You haven't done anything. You banking on what somebody else done did. Nah, because it's clown behavior. When you get clowns in action, this is what they do. Well, you gotta understand, people are weird. People are real weird these days. Exactly. What's up, Lovelace? Now we showed y'all everything we knew. We saw law and crime about Gilbert Arenas, but yet his flunkies want to go around and wave a report about what Kwame Brown was accused of, saying, "Oh, we don't know what happened with the case." Well, what happened here? Let's see what the poll is now. 13% to 87%. Do you believe Gil or not? Well, you got to understand that the world was the world was built around people who have compassion, humility. And it's nothing like seeing people actually go out and do things in the world that's productive. Right. You want to be one that's out there making it happen. You want to be out there closing deals. You want to be out there bringing success. Right. Bringing success to others. Why in the world are people trying to tear down other people? Is that what we doing? Like, that's when does tearing down somebody else make you great? When has that ever worked? Tearing down other people is gonna make you great. Why do so many want the less work now, in your opinion? Um, Everybody want less because they have become complacent. People have become docile. They've become this new. You look at the NBA, right? You look at everybody back in the day. They complain about having to play 2 games in the night in the same week, back to back. Everyone has gotten lazy mentality. Everything's become easy. Before there was no remote control TV, you was happy to have a TV. You can guess as long as you had one, you were cool. You had to get up and turn the knob and go sit back down. I come from that era. I came from a 13-inch black and white TV to me having a television right now in 4K, 80-inch, all this technology. And so in my lifetime, I've seen technology go from a black and white TV to now. I've seen in my time when I was a kid, television used to go off. That was it. There was nothing else on TV. I don't care what you want to watch. If you came home at 12 o'clock or whatever, you saw that message on TV, that means the broadcast was over. They got it on YouTube too. I was watching it one time. I was like, yep, there it is. They show the water running in the river and they start showing the flag. We like to thank you for listening to the, as we go off the air. TV used to go off. And that's in our lifetime. We've seen all this technology change to come up here. So that's how quick technology go. Now, do you know anybody with a floor model TV? If they do, they're using that as a stand to hold up the new TV. Those tube TVs that used to weigh like 300 pounds, those things are now gone. Now you have everything with this lithium in it. You see, this is what Gil can't tell you guys. This is the real information that he don't know because he doesn't study the world. He only studies nonsense. He doesn't know anything. So because he don't, he just stays into the same realm of what he always do, BSing, trying to get over by BSing. Now, the war in Afghanistan, right? When all 9/11 hit, and you saying, okay, well, we're going to Afghanistan for a war. And they just told us who was responsible. And they went over to Afghanistan to get him, even though he wasn't even there. Why did we go over there to start a war? With a little small country. Because they was like, oh, they just want to take over the poppy fields because that's where the drugs are. Poppy fields, that is so small. They can always get that. They ain't worried about no poppy fields. They already basically was helping out with the drug flow. Drugs, this is bigger than drugs. This is about lithium. And y'all might say, what the hell is lithium? Lithium is a mineral that landed here on a meteor, they believe. And there's like none of it in the United States. None of it. But it is over there. All the minerals and stuff is over there. And he got gold mines and everything else, but they have a lithium mine. And what do you need lithium for? When did lithium become powerful? Well, let me just let you know what lithium is. Lithium is an explosive. Lithium is power. And they realize that you use lithium every day. Lithium is in your television. Lithium's in your cell phones. That's why you have cell phones that can have the internet. That's why you have a television that can have the internet, because it's full of lithium. That's why you got tablets. That's why everything, all of these things was created by lithium. Why do they say donate your old phones? They don't want your phone. They want the lithium that's in there. Oh, yeah, the batteries, the power. But lithium is at a very small usage. They have the mountains of it in Afghanistan. Why do you think we still over there warring? Saddam Hussein, I mean, what's his name? Bin Laden been gone for years, right? Everybody should be out of there. What we going to war, whatever? Why are we still over there? Nobody realized this. We still fighting ISIS. You know, so there's bigger things going on in the world than worrying about this clown. But I just keep exposing his lies out to the public. He gets on Kwame Brown and laughing at him, talking about taking a loan, but yet this man was taking out loans. So we talk about the hypocrisy of what this man actually is doing, and we give y'all the receipts. Now, y'all just saw the receipts of what this man was saying, and that go along with all the stuff he been saying. I know because he sent me that crazy stuff in the DM. And if you on my Patreon, you've already seen this. See, a lot of this stuff is being revealed to y'all for the first time. Y'all ain't really seen or knew about all this stuff. But it's on the Patreon. So if you a Carcino for Life Patreon member, you know what's up. And last night we did a live stream with y'all on Patreon about is Jay-Z got a secret kid with Kelly. And we got the photos and everything, and we went through all that. So the video's on the Patreon right now. But there's more stuff that's going on. Everybody thought they knew why Rob Lee lost his life. They knew a part of it, but they didn't know the whole story. We gave y'all the whole story. So all these stories that people are breaking, and none of them are really, they just scratching the surface that everybody else is talking about. Now tomorrow, well, today, you know, me, I don't really sleep. So today, for everybody else in the world, on Carcino for Life, we are going to break up this lie that has been going on for almost 2 weeks, and I've never spoke on it. Malika Andrews and Jalen Rose. That video was going to be very epic. So make sure y'all ready for that. Definitely go to the Carcino for Life Patreon after this, and you'll see it all. We have a lot of free information, and we showed y'all how to start your own business with less than probably $200. You can start your own business and start making at least 50, 60,000 in your first year of your business. We gave y'all that information. But if you're getting into something just to make money, you've already lost. Seriously, you, my friend, have already lost. That's what happens. People make up their mind to say, you know what would be a good idea? If I was to go ahead and start, you know, what they call, a money grab. They see somebody having success doing something. The next thing you know, they want to come and do it. And they just see the success. They don't see the hard work. They don't see how long it took. They don't see the effort. They don't see the non-sweat. They see the the ease. They don't know the strenuous pain of having to deal with something over and over and over. They don't even know what that's like. I know we've done a lot of good things in the world. Mm-mm. If he want to pop up in the chat, he can. We'll let him come up if he want to talk. I came in his chat and said, drop the link. He didn't drop the link. The violence is still high everywhere. I mean, that's the thing. It's not just Chicago. Violence is everywhere. You can find violence. Man, it's violence in the suburbs. It's violence everywhere. And the it's the environment that you're living in. You've seen violence in some of the richest places now. People are just losing it because the world is basically Babylon. So people are just walking around in a world of confusion. And why people are not talking about that, we're talking about this stuff here with this goofy who just want to make a living off of talking about Kwame Brown every day. Like, yeah, this is gonna bring in my money. How many times you gonna keep getting away with just doing that? I'm just gonna keep talking about Kwame Brown. Kwame Brown every day. Kwame Brown, Kwame Brown, Kwame Brown. 24 hours a day. And y'all, nobody is saying nothing about it. Right? They just letting it ride. Y'all keep not y'all in general, but all of us, we keep hearing the same notions about what's going on, what's not going on, and who's doing what, X, Y, and Z, and all this nonsense. People don't realize other people really don't speak because they don't feel like it's going to benefit anything. I had to learn that because I was wondering, like, man, why don't you say something, man? They saying something about you know it ain't true. They didn't want nothing to do with you. They didn't want no kind of contact or whatever. They don't even care. When Gil said Lupita was ugly and he wouldn't deal with her, Lupita wouldn't even mention Gilbert Arenas. Wouldn't even think about mentioning his name. She wouldn't say anything in the response to it because she didn't want to add to it. She don't want nothing she say to go and be in a quotation to promote him in any kind of way. What is she going to defend? Like, what do she care about what he thinks about her? Like, who is he? Just call that woman ugly. All because he want to date white girls. You can date white girls, but why you got to tear down the black ones? It makes no sense to me. I know it's sick behavior. Exactly. Just in case y'all thought I was lying about the Humboldt Park situation and being on stage with Felix Trinidad. Yes, that was me. That's us in Humboldt Park. See, the Puerto Rican Fest is in Humboldt Park because that's like the hub of Puerto Rico. And Felix Trinidad was there, and I was on stage with Felix Trinidad. Now, everybody's about moving on. But see, what we have to do is hold a mirror up to people's face to show the whole world who they are. Because believe me, if I didn't show a lot of this stuff, a lot of y'all will still be rolling with the narrative of the lie. Because y'all don't know. Y'all know this person's played in the NBA, so he must be telling the truth. So now that we've exposed and put a mirror to his face and exposed his lies and all the stuff he said, and then people looking at him like, hey, wait a minute now. You told us this and that. Now we find out you doing all this stuff. You see, all this glass house that they pulling, but they never talking about the real. So what we've been doing was doing what he's been doing. Since he came back and started doing all this crazy stuff, this is what we've been doing. Exactly. I've been in the streets helping people, not taking away from people, helping people. Oh yeah, for sure. Now this person talk about all the charity work they've done. This dude ain't done charity work probably in 25 years. Only when he get in trouble do he want to do something for charity to try to clear his name for something. That to me, that's just a disgusting human being. Me and Nate down in Alfred Park in the hood, giving free food, free book bags, free back to school supplies for the entire hood. Been multiple years this has happened. That's the staff that was helping me when I stayed here at this suite, this resort. That's the cancer patient who lost her life, Delaney. We was helping raise money for her cancer treatment. She ended up passing away. But we did get it to where she got to meet Taylor Swift and hang out with Taylor Swift. That's us at the fight, Cotto, Canelo. You know, we've been out here doing things. This is another event, no, another year. Me and Nate hosting the event. Of course, I'm the dark side of the force. The dark side of the force. Me and Paul Williams, you know, before his accident, of course. Me, my sister, and my cousin. I know it's sad. It's really sad because think about all the things he could have gotten and could have had he wanted to like work with people. Had he could actually his show wouldn't suck right now. His show would not suck right now if he was working with people. But this is why luck like what he's having with his show, because nobody's supporting that show, and we shouldn't, because it's trash. It's all smoke and mirrors. They actually have smoke come up on the show. A smoke machine blowing smoke. They got the pretty lights. They put everything into making the show look good, but the show is terrible. It is absolute crap. They just make up a topic that don't make any sense, and then they ask Gil, and he just got to think of something stupid to say, to hopefully the internet grab it and go, that was so dumb. Then it gets him popularity. So that's what they do. They keep throwing it on the wall, hoping somebody pay attention to it. But once you get clarified as being an idiot, nobody really cares about what you're saying after that. See, that's the part he seems to forget. There's no substance to the show. But don't worry, he's already pivoting out of it. That's what he does. He gets to a show, he gets it going, another person will buy into him, like they're going to be riding together for this, and then he'll dip out and go do something else when he finds something else going to pay him. And dip out on everybody. That's what he trying to do now. He going on here, he trying to get his YouTube pop. Like, I'm finna get my YouTube pop, and he finna be a YouTuber. That's all. Look, man, don't let these dudes fool you, man. They doing what they trying to do because they want to ride this way. They want to be Kwame Brown. That's his whole thing. But when you don't have mentally, right, the mental capacity, we didn't say let's do this for a charity write-off. We said let's help people just to help people. As you see, Craig Hodges, myself, Montel Griffith, the former heavyweight champion of the world, the first man to get a victory over Roy Jones. You got Nate Jones, the Olympic champ. You got this man right here who was in the Olympic boxer. Craig Hodges came down there with his son to help the community. Who said I ain't good in the hood? That's me in the hood. Right there. Supporting Angel G and his album with Omar. Once again, back over there again for a whole nother event. Gil show is dead. Each one of them. The football one, I don't even see that one no more. It's just dead. They've already killed their show and don't even know it. So Underground Fantasy, you can keep throwing money at it all you want. Nobody's buying it. Okay, that show is dead as Dillinger. You might as well, because it's already screwed up. My Uncle Buddy Boy. Dude. This is when we was breaking down, showing people the advantages between power and speed with Manny and Floyd. I was breaking the fight down. That's me right there when they did the whole thing. That's me with my TMT shirt. Oh, I was massive then. House Party Reunion. This is what they should have made the movie with. If you're going to do House Party, make it with full force. Tisha Campbell, get this whole cast right here and make another House Party. Do it right. Me and mom. Rest in peace to my grandfather, my mom's sister. Oh yeah, I'm telling you, boy. Yeah, y'all would have got laid out back then. This would have been settled in the ring. I don't know what that fool talking about. He want to box me, man. That didn't make no type of sense. Me and Paulie, man. Cino was always with the ladies. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, the Watsons. This who Gilbert talking about he was gonna tell on me. Yeah, Sam Watson. I'm like, yeah, well, tell. I know his dad. I know Marcus. So who you finna tell on me? Oh, that was cool. Yeah, that's when I had that jacket. Do I still got that jacket? You know me, I hardly ever throw something away. And had the dice in the air. Yeah, that was it, baby. Oh my goodness. This is a great night. Me, Beans, and Crunchy Black. Me and Don King. Mayweather. Oh, Serena Williams. Baby, what you doing to me? That's back when she was Serena. Rest in peace to my boy Mashad. Cino being Cino, baby. Then they said, oh, Cino never around the ladies. Cino was always around the ladies. Y'all just didn't see it. Y'all was missing the good times. See, I wasn't trying to go live when I'm with the ladies. I was trying to be live with the ladies. Enjoy the night. Besides, this was before Snapchat and all that TikToking. Nowadays, every chick want to go live and stick a camera in somebody's face. That ain't cool. Yeah, they were sisters. That's about all I remember about them. They got the same daddy, different mama. Exactly. If you got money, it don't make you less of a lame. Exactly. That was BDZ. You said that correct. It don't make you less of a lame. It make you either more of what you are. Now you just a lame with money. That's it. You could be a broke lame. You could be all kind of dude. If you're lame, you're lame. The John Show, I'm not a man that brags about what he does, especially with the opposite sex. I don't feel that that is what a man should be doing. I don't like the kiss and tell because when you do that, that messes you up in the game. You see, you got to understand women love a man that can keep his mouth shut. And once you learn that, see, a man that can keep his mouth shut, women respect that. Gil ain't the kind of guy that can keep his mouth shut. As you can see, this woman is saying all kind of things about him in that law and statement thing, that he was a person that couldn't keep his mouth shut. He in the DMs right now telling Kwame, talking to me, telling me about women I don't even know nothing about. He can't keep his mouth shut. I'm like, I don't know who Lexi is. He's sending me pictures of Lexi, her body. I'm quite sure that woman, whoever sent her pictures to you, did so with the thinking that it was for your eyes only, not to be sharing the people you don't even supposed to like. You ain't even supposed to like us, and you showing us pictures of her. Like, why are you sending us pictures of nudes of some girls, that was sending it to you? Again, lame it. So I want to know, he better talk to Wells Fargo because they're gonna want to talk to him. He gonna have to explain why was he taking out a loan on a Chinese Maybach. I don't want to see the guy fail. I really wanted to see him succeed. But the way he was coming at me and Kwame, I'm like, dude, this is counterproductive. All this energy you wasting coming after us, thinking that's gonna help you. Help you do what? Why would Gilbert Arenas need to take a loan for $100,000 car when he supposedly got $100 million? Somebody's lying. Not even American made. Exactly. So I just showed on this video, you had the proof, you had the evidence, you had it all. We had all the paperwork to go with everything we said. The Googler put it right there on Google. So I'm gonna go ahead and get ready because I'm finna put this Malika Andrews situation with Jalen Rose to bed. Never spoke on it. Okay, never spoke on it. We're gonna do it today for the very first time. Right, man. I just hope he move on with his life. I'm not trying to hurt that man. I don't want nothing to do with that man. You know what I'm saying? That's the point I'm at now. Just go ahead, do your thing, go ahead and live your life. But nobody here is, I'm making sure nobody touch you when you come in. As much as I can. Just don't do stupid stuff and have something happen to you. Because believe that, we are not trying to hurt Gilbert Arenas if he comes to Chicago. Nobody is trying to do any harm to you. Go ahead and play your basketball game, and I'm not even going to go to it. I'll sit this one out. Because it's waiting for something negative to happen. I don't want nobody doing something thinking, I owe them. No. Nah, I don't want to be in nobody's pocket. Sorry. No, she's not dating Jalen Rose. We're going to get to all that. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hopefully y'all hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to Kwame Brown Bus Life. Shouts out to Damn D. Ears to the Streets 2.0. Kwame Brown Bus Life 2.0. His Patreon, Kwame Brown Bus Life. My Patreon. You get to learn about Jay-Z and Kelly's baby. We got that info for y'all because y'all wanted that. You find out why Bob Lee really was taken out. And we are out. Oh, let me end the poll. Let me see what the poll ended at. 83% to 17%. Wow. Tell you, boy, that boy rating is worse than Biden's. Well, let me